Hey guys, GC Performance here, back with another video, and today I have for you guys the Tenways CGO600 Pro commuter style e-bike, and this is one of the nicest e-bikes I've seen in a very long time. And I've been working in the bicycle industry for about 12 years now, and this is a really simple but efficient e-bike style for a commuter. Given the bicycle's very minimalistic design, it has a ton of features to make it way more efficient for the end user. It has a battery which is removable, so that way you can take it up into your apartment to go ahead and charge it. You also have a belt-driven drivetrain, so that makes it a much more efficient drivetrain, but also less maintenance to worry about. And then a bunch of easy functions up here at the touch screen. The command center, where you go ahead and function out the output of the motor as well. It has a built-in front light, so that way you don't have to worry about anything. And then the fenders come included on the bicycle. We will go over the whole drivetrain system and the battery in just a second, but I want to go over a couple key features on this bicycle. They sent this bicycle out to me for free for testing and riding, but I want to kind of give you guys my key inputs on this bicycle. They do have a ton of adjustability in the stem right here, so it fits a lot of people. They do make them different sizes. This is a large, but let's just say I want to be a little bit more upriding, have that option too. Or if I want to be a little bit more aggressive for my commuting styles and you're just used to it and you want more speed, you can go ahead and lower down the front end as well. Like I mentioned before, the battery is removable. It's made by LG. You have a charge port right here. They say you can get up to about 52 miles on it for assisted pedal driving, and it has a 360 watt power motor out there to help it out. You have a touchscreen or a little battery gauge right here to go ahead, you press it and it'll give you a nice battery indicator right there. It does come with 2 keys, like I said, that keeps the battery locked in, but a good thing about these e-bikes, a question I get asked a lot is, can I take the battery off to charge it inside their apartment? Yes, that is the case. So you can put this in your storage locker, take the battery up to you, which is very nice. Inside the hub, it has a torque sensor instead of a normal cadence sensor. So they say that it gives you this kind of feeling that you're riding like with robotic legs. And I'm not gonna lie to you, it does feel very good. It's very efficient. You don't feel this kind of like crazy jerky motion whenever riding. It feels very fluid, very smooth, very efficient, to be honest with you. It's a really nice option. Up here, you have your control center for the motor output and also your speed and your distance, everything like that. But you have 3 different modes for your pedal assist option. There is no throttle on this bicycle. It is all just pedal assist. So you have a blank, a 1, a 2, and a 3. The bicycle max speed on here is just about 20 miles an hour, so it's nothing crazy. And that's one thing that I'll say the bike lacks, especially down here in Florida, because everything's so flat. And when I put this into mode 3, I find myself almost spinning out in that matter if I want to put down power. But again, I could see it being for just a really, there's not a point where I spin out all the time. It's just a point where I'm riding, if I want to go faster, I wish there was a little bit more gear. But because of the fact, like I said, that they want to make this thing as efficient as possible, they keep the 1 gear in the back for the belt drive, and they let the pedal assist do the rest of the work. But given how minimalistic the design is, like I said before, this bicycle weighs about 36 pounds, which is nice because you can still get it onto a train. You can get it onto up and down staircases pretty well, up and down elevators to get up into nice convenient places. It does come equipped with hydraulic disc brakes as well for those fast speeds. And then for the tires, they say that they're puncture proof, but I just think that's more of a design of the tire. But it's a CST Pedium Pro 700 by 40C tire, which is more than capable enough for whatever kind of terrain you want to do. And it's comfortable enough to a point where you're not going to get beat up over long rides. You got a nice little bit of tire patch back here, so you get a good amount of grip also when making those fast turns. So benefit to the Gates Carbon Belt Drive. What is the benefit to having a belt drive bicycle? One, you definitely get to have lack of maintenance. So you don't have to worry about changing out chains every so often, changing out cassettes. You would have no idea how many people I know that use bicycles for commuting. And I sell normal bicycles all day long with chain cassettes, and chain cassettes only last about 1,500 to 2,000 miles, so people are replacing those night and day. You have messy oil drivetrains all the time. With a belt-driven bicycles, it's a tight tension. You don't have to worry about this thing popping on and off. You don't have to worry about getting oil or maybe dirt on your pant legs or your legs or whatever it is. It's a very efficient drivetrain as well, and you're never going to worry about having to, like I said, remove the cassette to give you a different bit of chain wear on there. The belt drive also will give you about 20 to 30,000 miles worth of efficiency before you have to replace the belt, and the belt is replaceable down the road, and you can just pop it off right here. They give you this nice ease a little breakaway part in the frame to go ahead and change out the belt if needed when dropping the wheel. The bicycle does have tubes inside here, and then the bicycle does come equipped with their own fenders as well. They say it's space grade alloy. You guys be the judge of that, but they are very nice fenders. They work very well. They don't feel flimsy. They move really, or they fit the bike very, very nice. They do equip this nice little rear light as well. Just a little battery power light on the bicycle. The seat could definitely be changed out. Not a fan of the seat, but everyone has a different preference for saddles on here. And like I mentioned before, the bike does come in 4 different colors. This is called the avocado color. They also come in a light blue, a gray, and then another color as well. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take the bicycle out, show you guys how this thing rides, and hopefully you guys enjoy. So we do have on here, like I mentioned before, the keys to go ahead and remove the battery. Some people do like a key ignition e-bike, so that way they have to make sure that people don't steal their e-bikes, obviously while it's sitting outside. But the keys are not all that's there. Right here is your control panel to control and operate the e-bike. We turn on the power button, which is on top right here. Obviously right now the screen is flickering because of the camera resolution, but that's not a big deal. You actually have a password encrypted TCU right here. So you have these 4 different numbers. Mine's 000, so boom, 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 boom. That way the e-bike won't work until you actually put in your password. Then here we can have here your battery display, your miles per hour, and then your pedal assist. You have these up and down buttons right here. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna put in the hardest mode because I like it. And then you have a mode button here as well for your different functions on here. Tell your average speed, your max speed, your distance, your range, your total miles, and then back to your screen. Very minimalistic, not a whole lot of information, but you don't need it. I mean, again, this is why I said that this company literally feels like the Apple of the industry for e-bikes, because it's simple and efficient, yeah, but like I said, the user interface for the end consumer, people don't want all these bells and whistles on these bicycles, all right? They don't care for dual suspension, fat tire e-bikes. They don't care for all this stuff like that, you know. They just want something that's affordable, that's gonna work, and is efficient. This bicycle is about $1,900. And you have, like I said, all these different colors to choose from. But right now, I'm cruising at a solid 14 miles an hour, and this bicycle feels very smooth. We're gonna take a turn right up here. All right, so right now we are moving on this bicycle. Literally, you forget how much fun you have on an e-bike until you actually get on an e-bike and how efficient they are. This one, like I said, absolutely feels just a smooth, efficient drivetrain here. I wish they put a little bit bigger sprocket on the actual wheel itself, on the front chainring, but I'm sure people who use this in the mountains will definitely appreciate the gearing on here for sure. And if I wanted to, I could definitely tone back the pedal assist, so that way I'm putting a little bit more effort into it. But man, it's a blast of a bike. I could easily replace my car with this and use this thing to get to and from work and have no issues, because I don't even feel like I'm breaking a sweat, to be honest with you. I'm not putting forth any crazy amount of effort to get the motor going each time. Like I said, it has a torque sensor inside of there. So all I have to do is just go ahead and pedal, get a little bit of pressure down, and that motor's gonna kick on right away. And yeah, it's very smooth. Like I mentioned before, you get about 52 miles of assisted range on this bicycle, more than enough of where you need to go from point A, and then you can bring your charger with you in a backpack, whatever you need to do. If you have a 100-mile commute a day on a bike, who knows, maybe you're crazy, but that is more than enough. It's like if I was to ride this to work, I have about 11-mile commute with me. If I really want to make sure the battery is need to be charged, pop off the battery, take it inside. Halloween decorations. Pop off the battery, take it inside, give it a charge, put it back on the bike or in operation mode. And like I said, if you ever get caught in the nighttime as well, you have this big massive battery right there that will be able to, or sorry, the big massive light in the front that will give you enough lumens to get home, and definitely seeable and visible to oncoming traffic and cars and pedestrians as well. Turn the car. I'll film this in one hand. Riding on sidewalks, don't ride on sidewalks. You can get hit by a car if you ride on the sidewalk. Not good for people to do, but I do it anyways. And we're back. And that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I'm telling you guys, this Tenways CGO600 Pro is a highly recommendable e-bike for if you want to commute or just leisure riding around the neighborhood. is a very easy bicycle to ride. You can add on fenders if you want. You can add on a rear rack if you want. The bicycle goes for about $1,900 USD, but they do have on there, I believe right now, $200 off, so you can get it down to about $1,700, which is a really good deal for a belt-driven e-bike that goes about 50 miles. The company's been around for a very long time. They have warranties in place as well, about 2 years for all the electronics, like the battery, the motor, and also the display unit up top. And then they'll give you about a 5-year warranty on the frame for any manufacturer defects that goes on there. So that's a standard warranty pretty much across the whole industry for electronics like batteries and stuff like that. They give it about 2 years. But all you have to do, let's just say down the road, you're like worried about the battery, you're really enjoying the bicycle, you go ahead, you buy another battery down the road, pop it back on there, and you're good to go. But highly enjoy this bicycle. Thank you to Tenways for sending this bicycle out to me to go ahead and review for you guys. If you guys are looking for that bicycle to go ahead and do whatever you want to accomplish in your life, we have that available here. So thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll put a link down below where you guys can buy it at. And thank you, Tenways. Bye.